Hi, Young Urban Project. My question is regarding internship. I want to enhance my skills in many domains such as copywriting, content content creation, SEO, ads, and social media marketing, and analytics and data. So I just want to know that like if I get like how to apply for internship, and the second thing is that like what can be the tasks that a new intern could get, and how to enhance these skills in at the time of internship. Kindly clear my this query, and I thank you for helping in creating confidence by not taking text DMs, and encouraging us for video query. Though I'm using very much fillers in my video, so I just want to tell you that this is my first video that I'm recording. So thank you.
Hey Chirag, first of all, thank you for sending in this question. I think you've done a tremendous job. This being your first video, I think you've shown a lot of confidence. Making this video and sending it to me, I think you've taken a great first step. Now, to answer your question, which is pertaining to internships, I think you have listed all the elements, all the channels inside digital marketing, which is SEO, social media optimization, social media marketing, data analytics, paid ads. I think you've listed everything in that. And if your objective of doing an internship is to master all of these in, let's say, the next 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, I think it's slightly challenging because these are all different industries or verticals in itself. What you have to do is follow the T-shaped marketer model. I've posted that on my feed. Now, what this model allows you to do is you as a professional decide to become proficient in the fundamentals of the entire digital marketing arena, and then you choose one or two or three departments or verticals or channels that you want to master in. You want to master in paid ads and SEO and social media optimization along with that. So let's say you've picked up these three verticals which you are really passionate about. So you start getting further deeper understanding and mastery into these three verticals, and you have a basic understanding of how all the other verticals, which is data analytics, which is affiliate, which is all the other forms that you've listed, you can have a basic understanding of all others. Now remember, you might not be able to become perfect in all these fields by the end of this year or next year, because it takes a lot of time and a lot of deeper understanding and study and practice to master these. If I had to give you a suggestion on how you should go ahead with this internship route, is that I would suggest you go and approach some digital marketing agencies. Why agencies? Is because I feel that there's a lot of execution learning that you get on the agency side, which might not happen that much on the client side or the brand side. So start approaching some agencies. Even if they are small, medium sized agencies, it's good enough. Get into those agencies, tell the agency founders or whoever you're meeting that your intention is to, let's say, master in this or this field, but you also want to get an exposure of all the other elements inside digital marketing. More often than not, you would be allotted a role. Let's say if it's a paid marketing role, you would be allotted a paid marketing role, and you can ask your mentors to allot you a couple of hours every week, or 1 hour each day, to go and sit with other teams, let's say an SEO team or a social media team or a copywriting, content writing team. You go and spend some time with each of those, see what they are doing. Honestly, that's how I approached when I learned digital. And then I used to spend a lot of time out of curiosity with other people who were doing, let's say, SEO, or who were doing paid advertising, or someone was doing copywriting. Some people were there who were only there for thinking creative campaigns. So I would spend a lot of time with those people. Having said that, let's say you want to start a company in the next 2 years. My suggestion would be to use your time judiciously and optimize it to learn these couple of channels that you have thought about and you are really passionate about. learn those channels, and you don't have to become a master in everything yourself. That's not what founders do. Founders have an expertise. They leverage that expertise and they bring in other team members who can help them, who can complement their skills and help them in growing the business. Now, if you want to become a master in all these things that you've listed, you'll have to spend 10, 15, or whatever years to just gain that kind of an expertise. And by the time you'll finish becoming an expert in something, there'll be something new out in the market, or there would be major updates on the platforms or whatever you're working with. As you can see, digital is rapidly evolving. The platforms keep changing. Paid advertising has been changing every few months. Google releases a new core update every few months, which completely topples all the SEO efforts a lot of people have been doing. So you have to be flexible, you have to be ready. Do not try to learn everything before starting up, because there's something called MVP. It's known as minimum viable product. As long as you have a business acumen and you have basic understanding of how the industry works, how does a agency client or whatever kind of a company you want to start, however that works, when you have that understanding, you can always start with your core skills. Let's say you are expert in paid advertising, you can start bringing in clients on your own level and start servicing them. And once the business starts growing, that's when you start bringing people with complementing skills, and then increase or scale the kind of services that your company provides. And that's how most startups approach this. Everyone doesn't start with a 360-degree suite agency all the time. People generally start with one expertise and then add more expertise to the company. And that's why a team is important, and building team is such a critical aspect. Understanding your objective, I think you should go to Google and search for digital agencies in your city. Go to their websites, they all have a career section. Get a good CV made and maybe showcase a little bit of what you have done till now. If you have done any projects, showcase them. You don't have to be an expert, just showcase that you have actually practiced something. I'm sure you will get responses from a few. You have to keep applying to the agencies and you will sooner or later get a response. If you know someone who already works in one of these agencies, just reach them out and ask them to get you in touch with the recruitment team. Once you're in the agency, do not spend all your time in living the whole work life. Use that time judiciously, go around, explore, see how client interaction happens, see how strategy team works, see how the paid advertising team works, SEO works. Make friends there, learn from them. If you can optimize your time in your internship or your job well, I think you will be ready in no time. So all the best to you, all those who are watching this and you also have questions that you want me to answer. All you have to do is create a video like this and send it to me, DM it on Young Urban Project, or just mail it to me at hello@youngurbanproject.com. I'll be happy to answer these elaborate questions on video. The reason why I've started this video question and answer process is because I feel sometimes, the text chat or the DMs still limit the kind of explanation or the elaboration I want to do. One of the reasons I'm going to keep insisting on sending me videos is because I'm closely monitoring the consumption of video content on social media and digital. There is also something I'm bringing very soon for anyone who's also interested in making videos for themselves. So Chirag, I hope I've answered your question to some extent. If you have any further follow-up questions, please ask me. You know where to reach me. Thank you everyone for being a part of Young Urban Project. I appreciate you and I'm looking forward to your questions.